It's senior night here at Dragon Stadium for the Lake Orion Dragons, as it is the 6-3 Lake Orion Dragons taking on the 9-1 Clarkston Wolves. Hi, everybody. I'm Derek Steele, alongside my partner Blake Skibicki. Blake, we could talk about this being rivalry game, Clarkston Lake Orion, but what are you excited most to see in this game tonight?
I'm excited for just that, man. The bad blood will be boiling. Clarkson, they came in here and beat our Lake Orion football team, and a lot of these football players play on this lacrosse team, so it'll be interesting to see if that bad blood continues to stay on the field.
As it's going to be Dragons with possession first. Dragons won the last 3 out of 5, lost on Saturday, but beat Oxford here last Thursday. Clarkson's won 5 in a row, beat Troy last week by a score of 18-2. Dragons almost lose it, saved. And it is given up. That was number 3, Tyler Baker, with the turnover. Clarkston with possession. A little bit of movement here by the Wolves early. Nice defense by the Dragons. Wolves still have possession. They're looking for an open shot. Nothing's given up by the Dragons here.
Yeah, really slow pace play is what we're seeing from the Wolves. Not really rushing anything, not making any attacks or moves towards the net.
There's an attack. That was number 8, Ryan File, with the attack. That goes over the goal. It's going to be Clarkston possession. Wolves with it. File looking for some room to get a shot off. Bobs and weaves, gets one off, saved by the goalkeeper, Noah Perillo. As there's a fight for the ball, and the Dragons come up with it. Oh, nice move there by number 23, Cade Manzo, one of the seniors for the Dragons, playing in his second to last game here at Dragon Stadium.
Yeah, that was great by Cade Manzo, getting that maneuvering through multiple defenders. And Lake Orion's going to have possession here, just looking to set up something.
Cade's going to Northern Michigan to play football with his brother, Kobe, up there in the fall. Number 4, Cross Papadelis gives it up. The shot missed. That was Braden Drury, number 14, with the shot. Dragons keep possession. Baker with it. Almost given up. As that's going to be another Lake Orion turnover, almost. There's a fight for it. Whistle.
Yeah, it's going to be Wolves possession.
Second turnover by the Dragons already here tonight. Wolves looking for a shot. Nothing's coming open. As they back off a little bit. There's going to be a turnover. Sean Henneggy comes up with it. The Detroit Mercy Titans commit. Dragons trying to look for the first goal of the night here. Manzo with it, takes a slap shot and saved. That was number 25, Michael Van Gilder, with the save for the Wolves. It's going to be Dragons possession off the save by Van Gilder.
Offsides, Clarkston, 30 seconds for offside.
As there was an offsides called on Clarkston and 30-second penalty. See if the Dragons can cash in here. That's Hennigy with it. Baker. Inside. Shot and save. That's number 18, Kyler Carson on the shot. Saved by Van Gilder.
Really good goalkeeping we're seeing here by Van Gilmore. Back-to-back saves. Huge saves that could have easily been goals. In the Lake Orion's end, that's going to be Perillo with the save.
That was Ray Spetter with the shot, number 18 for the Wolves, saved by Perillo. Dragons with it. Baker looks around trying to find something. Finds Caden Loken, the other Detroit Mercy commit on the team. Both Hennigy and Loken are going to play for the Titans next spring. Dragons still with possession. Here's Manzo. Takes a shot. Saved by Van Gilder. Oh, what a save. Has to dive for that one. Saves it over his head and keeps possession for the save.
Clarkston penalty, 30 seconds for offsides.
Another Clarkston penalty, 30 seconds offsides. It's going to be Dragons possession. Hennigy with it. Over to Manzo. Baker tries to get it to Carson, is not able to. There it is in the Carson. He shoots and scores. Kyler Carson makes it a 1-0 game in favor of the Dragons. As the Dragons are looking to make the win streak 5 in a row against the Wolves, has a good start there with the goal by Kyler Carson.
Yeah, the best part of that goal, I wouldn't even say it was the goal. In fact, it was actually Braden Drury giving that pass. Really good assist by him, finding the middleman. Kyler Carson just finishes the job and puts it away, giving the Dragons the 1-0 lead.
The Dragons offense runs to Logan, Manzo, and Carson. Finds Carson there on the attack for the 1-0 lead. Face off after the goal. It's going to be won by the Dragons, but given up after. It's going to be Clarkston possession. Clarkston with the ball. Makes his move, shoots, tries to find his teammate, and misses that pass. That is number 12, Blake Berry, throws it out of bounds. Going to be Dragons possession off the turnover. Pass into Perillo. Passes it up ahead to Jagger Signs, number 13. It's one of the 11 seniors on the team. Celebrating senior night here tonight.
Timeout.
As that is timeout Dragons, their first of the half.
Thanks to Orion Neighborhood Television and Dragon Broadcasting, you can watch LOHS sports and events all year. This spring, we're planning to live stream all our home varsity boys lacrosse games, plus several varsity girls lacrosse games, soccer, and also track. It costs less than $11 per month to watch sporting events, and nearly half of the subscription money goes back to our LOHS program. Tune in online at www.dragonbroadcasting.org.
You know, talking about this Dragon team, they made a run to the state semifinals 2 years ago. Currently ranked 9th in the state. Clarkston's ranked 5th in the state at 9-1. these Dragons, they're a mixed team. They got 11 seniors, but they also got a bunch of juniors. They got a bunch of sophomores, and they even have a freshman on this team.
Yeah, they did lose some guys last year. Name that comes to mind is Kyle Loken. He went D1 also to play at Mercy. But they're filling in the gaps. They got guys like Reese Meach, like Kyler Carson, Giorgio Ruffini. They're all stepping up, and they're not. You know, they've been in this big moment before. They've played good teams like this, so they know what they're doing in this moment.
I've talked to some of these players about leadership on the team, and they said there's really not one leader on the team. They're all leaders in their own way, and they're all accountable for this game or for this team and for their own play. You talked about it. A lot of these players played football together, like Cross Papadelis, like Kyler Carson, Cade Manzo. So they have the chemistry and they know how to play together as a team. There's going to be a shot blocked by Baker. Another shot saved. Dragons look to be on the attack here. Shot misses the goal. That was Samuel Haynes, number 2, with the shot.
LaGrange will keep possession, though.
Yeah, and we were looking at we were watching the JV. They ended up beating Clarkston earlier. These 11 seniors that are leaving the team, they're going to be replaced by really good players off of JV. Ron Herbert, the head coach of the Dragons, he's done a really good job building a lacrosse team, building a winner that can compete for years.
Yeah, it's a really slept-on program like Wayne has here. They're really new to the lacrosse scenery. Haven't been they really haven't been a sport at our school for too long. But as you said, Ron Herbert's done a real good job putting together a really nice program and one that'll be well known all around the state.
I actually got to talk to Coach Herbert earlier today as I was saved by the Dragons, and he just talked about taking it game by game, knowing that they made it to the semifinals. But we've seen it as that's going to be shot and saved by that was Van Glider on the save. But we talked about it with COVID and we saw a bunch of teams, especially in hockey, get knocked out early because of COVID issues. And we talked about quarantining players and just anything special. He said, no, they're not going to do it. They're going to act like it's one game and take it one by win, which is a good head coach knowing how to coach a team. Clarkston's going to have possession. Shot. Misses net. That was number 3, Tyler Cray with the shot. Clarkston's going to keep possession.
Ball hasn't been on this side of the field very much in this first quarter of play. Perillo's just been back there not having to do much because of defensive plays like this where Lake Orion's on the attack once again.
That was 29, Logan Little, who came up with the steal for the Dragons. Makes a play and then runs off the field for a substitution. That's Manzo with it. Manzo had, I believe, 5 goals in the last game I saw of this lacrosse team. 17-1 win against Bloomfield Hills. Manzo knows how to shoot it. He knows how to pit it behind the goalie. That's going to be shot off the ground and in. That's number 15, Caden Logan. The Detroit Mercy commit pits the Dragons up 2-0. As Detroit Mercy's getting 2 really good players next spring, and Caden Logan and Sean Hedeggy. Logan made the decision to go play with his brother Kyle down in Detroit. Face-off whistle. It's going to be Dragons possession. That's Drury with it. Has a step on his man. Gives it up. That's Manzo. Has it stolen from him. Nice defensive play. That was number 12, Blake Berry with the steal. Clarkston almost lost it. Saves it, though. Barry with it, trying to make something happen. Passes it inside, shoots, and saved. There is a penalty down.
That was a goal.
That was in. That was scored by number 13, Braden Callahan. Makes it a 2-1 Dragons lead.
Clarkston goal scored by number 13, Braden Callahan. Unassisted.
That goal was unassisted. There was a penalty on that goal. We'll see what it's called.
Lake Orion penalty. 1 minute for slashing.
There's a 1-minute slashing penalty on Lake Orion.
That's a real good swing for Clarkston. Making this game, now they're only down 1, more manageable 1, and there's a penalty. So Lake Orion's out of play with 1 minute.
It's going to be Clarkston possession. Clarkston still with possession, passing it around, trying to find a good shot. Dragons defense giving up nothing. Good ball movement here by the Wolves. Shot, and that was blocked. That was number 23, Harold Skinner with the shot.
1 minute to go in the first quarter.
1 minute to go here in the first quarter. Dragons up 2-1. Passed around and lost by the Wolves. Up ahead. Carson with it. Trying to find a teammate. Shoots and blocked. "16 seconds left in the quarter. Clarkston with possession. Up ahead. Shot, no good. As that one's going to be knocked away by the Dragons. That Signs with it. Up ahead. It's going to shoot it. As that's going to be saved as the whistle blows. That was Owen Boyd, number 12 with the shot. Saved by Van Glider. At the end of the one, it is the Dragons 2, Clarkston 1. Where can you find good information on all kinds of topics related to the well-being of our student athletes? Check out the health and safety page of the MHSAA website. Learn about multi-sport participation, heat and hydration, cardiovascular resources, as well as insurance benefits available for students. It's all on the health and safety page of MHSAA.com. Looking at that first quarter, Dragons up 2-1 after 12. What did both teams do well to be able to get on the board in that quarter?
Lake Orion just had good ball movement on their side. Got the ball to the middle man, and they were just they were patient. They didn't really rush anything, and then Clarkston, they did a good job at the second half of that first quarter to limit Lake Orion shots. At the beginning, Lake Orion it felt like they were on the Wolves' side of the field the whole entire game, but then they tightened it up. Started playing better defense, started getting a little offense going, and got a goal, tightening this game to just a one-score game.
Goals in the first quarter scored by number 18, Kyler Carson, number 15, Caden Logan for the Dragons, and then number 13, Braden Callahan for the Wolves. As both teams are talking about adjustments here in the second quarter, Blake, what do both teams need to improve on here to be able to take a lead in the halftime?
Clarkston just needs to continue what they were doing the second half of that quarter. Just continue bringing offensive pressure, just putting shots on goal, seeing if Perillo will slip up, let one more in, and then Lake Orion just got to keep on getting shots, keep on being patient, and then just limit shots on net.
Talking to Coach Hebert before the game, he talked about it's a rivalry game, not worrying so much about the win streak and keeping the win streak alive, but beating your crosstown rivals. We talked about in the open, Clarkston beat Lake Orion in football 31-7 this year. There's bad bloods between both these teams. A lot of players for both teams play football as well. So, what do you think we're going to see in the second quarter here?
Hopefully, we see some more action, some good defense, some good hits, and some good goals.
As that's going to be a Lake Orion possession off the face-off, won by Norkowski, Justin Norkowski. It's going to be lost and saved by the Wolves. And that's going to be stolen. That was Jagger Signs with the steal. Behind the goal is Carson. Over to Papadelis. Trying to make his move. Trying to find the shot. Loses it and gets it taken away. Wanted an offsides penalty there, and no calls. That's going to be shoot and scored. Number 30, Zayden Green for the Wolves. Ties this one up at 2.
Clarkston goal by number 30, Zayden Green. Assist. Number 4, Gavin Pate.
Gavin Pate, number 4, had the assist on that goal.
The flag won't matter. The flag was on Braden Jury being offsides, but Clarkston went and scored that one, so it won't have any effect.
The Green
Lake Orion penalty for offsides was waived off for the goal.
The Green goal ties us up at 2. 10:55 left in the half. Game tied up at 2. As that's going to be Norkowski to once again win the faceoff. The change by the Dragons looks to be a good one, as Haynes is usually the one to take the faceoff. Haynes with it. Guarded heavily by Clarkston. He's going to shoot off iron. That one was inches from going in.
Save Van Gilden.
Van Gilden credited with the save, as he's going to be pushed out, as that's going to be Lake Orion possession.
Yeah, way to play the body. Kyler Carson really just drills that man into the ground. He drops the ball and it's Lake Orion possession.
Carson's strong for his size, plays football, plays quarterback in football. He's a big kid, and he looks the part. He's a really strong junior. It's going to be dragging possession. Logan with it. Takes a shot, blocked. Baker with it. As that's going to be... There's a pile for the ball. Whistle, Dragon possession. Baker didn't give up on that play, and it credited him with the ball. That's going to be out of bounds, off the Dragons. Clarkston regains possession. Clarkston with possession, trying to go up 3-2. Barry with it, passes it. Clarkson still with possession. Good ball movement here, trying to find the open shot. It's going to be passed. Shot and scored! Number 21, Ryan Barry makes it 3-2 Wolves lead.
Number 21, Barry
These
Ryan,
Clarkston Wolves,
assist.
they're down 2,
Number 23,
but they aren't playing like it. They scored 3 straight, won on a really nice run, and now they're ahead of this game where we were in a spot when it was 2-0. It was like Lake Orion punches another one, 3-0 lead. That's a pretty big deficit. Now they're winning this game.
Clarkston not
A delay
taking
game
themselves
penalty by Lake Orion has been waived off.
Clarkston not taking themselves out of the game as a goal was assisted by Skinner. The delay of game penalty on the Dragon was waived off by the Clarkston goal. Norkowski will take the face-off for the Dragons as he wins it once again. Passes it up ahead. So there's going to be a whistle. Let's see what the call is.
I believe that's timeout.
Timeout Lake Orion. That's the
Yes,
second
it's going to be a
of the half.
timeout of the Dragons, their final timeout of the half.
Stay up to date with Dragon Broadcasting on social media. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Hit up our website at www.dragonbroadcasting.org and drop us an email at dragonbroadcasting@lok12.org. We welcome your feedback.
As looking at this game, it went from a 2-0 lead for the Dragons to them being down 3-2. Like, what has gone so well for Clarkston to be able to turn the ties, score three unanswered goals?
They've just it's as simple as just putting the ball in the net, man. They've the more you try, the more you're going to succeed. They've been getting more shots up, and they've been scoring more. And they just got to continue to do that. And Lake Orion's got to limit those shots, man. They're letting too many go past their defense. Too many shots on net for Perillo. Perillo's trying to do his job. He's not having a bad save percentage today. There's been a bunch of saves he's had, but there's been those few that have gone in and few that haven't gone his way, and that's why Lake Orion is down by 1.
I have nothing to add to that. You said that perfectly. The Dragons, I think it's mainly defensive pressure. They haven't been pressuring the Wolves as much as they did in the first quarter, forcing them to make those mistakes. Let's see what Coach Hebert said in the timeout and what adjustments they're going to make. It's going to be Dragons ball out of the timeout. That's Haynes with it out of the Dragons timeout. Gives it up.
There's going to be a flag.
There's a flag thrown on the play. Let's see what the call is. Looks to be on Clarkston.
Clarkston penalty. 1 minute for slashing.
1 minute Clarkston penalty for slashing. Dragons going back up on the man advantage. 0 for 2 for the night on the man advantage. See what the Dragons can do here. Manzo. Over to Loken. Up ahead to Hennege. Haynes. Back to Loken. Loken's going to shoot off iron, as that's going to be out of bounds. Possession stays with Lake Orion. Manzo. Spins. Over to Loken. Loken with the shot. He scores! Caden Loken ties this game up at 3. The second of the night for the Detroit Mercy commit.
Caden Logan is second of the night. Assist to number 2, Samuel Haynes.
Haynes with the assist. That ties it up 3-3.
Yeah, really nice goal there by Loken. He has an open opportunity and does not fail to miss that opportunity. Rips it in there and ties up this game at 3.
Loken showing the confidence here in the first half with already 2 goals, 1 away from the hat trick. 7:36 left in the half after the Loken goal. Norkowski wins the faceoff once again. Loses it though. Gets it back. Trying to find a teammate. He is not able to. As that was taken away by Skinner. Clarkston still with possession. Trying to have a response for the Loken goal.
Yeah, Clarkson's slowing it down. Not letting the momentum swing away from their side to Lake Orion's.
Cray is going to give it up. Clarkston looks to be in no rush here, just taking their time looking for the easy shot, as that's going to be almost stolen and saved. The defensive pressure by the Dragons was almost too much. Wanted the shot there, passes it up. That was Barry. Gonna pit it in and scores! Number 30, Zayden Green, second of the night.
Clarkston goal scored.
We have not got it.
Zayden Green.
That was Zayden Green with the goal, his second of the night. That pit the Wolves back up 4-3.
Yeah, Wolves wasted no time getting that lead back right after a Loken goal. They slow things up on the offensive end. Don't rush anything. Take the shot that's open, get that shot to go, and now they're up.
McCaffrey's in for the faceoff. He's going to lose it. That was won by number 19, Carl Wandry. Pass almost too high. Sales saved. Shoots, saved by Perillo. There is a whistle. It's going to be Dragons' possession. Nice save by Perillo there, going down low to make sure that one doesn't go in. It's Papadopoulos with it. Moves it into the offensive zone. Oda Haynes. Drury with it. He's going to pass it up, shoots, and blocked by Clarkston. Papadopoulos. Bobbing and weaving, passes it. Loken shoots and misses the net, out of bounds. Lake Orion possession. Haynes. Up ahead, save. Nice save by Van Glider there. Uses his body to save the Manzo shot. Clarkston trying to get some tempo going. That's Cray with it. Clarkston's going to slow it down here. 4:09 left in the half. Clarkston up 4-3. Clarkston once again looks to be in no rush. It's going to be a wide open shot saved by Perillo. That was Barry. It's going to be rushed up ahead, up to Haynes. As that's going to be lost. That shot was intended for Drury. Cray shoots. He scores! Tyler Cray pits the Wolves up by 2.
That's a great look for the Wolves. That's one Lake Orion can't let up. Lake Orion, Clarkston's on the run. They just find an uncontested shot and they get that to go.
Correction, number 3 is Hayden Arnold.
What is number 3? That correction, 3 is Hayden Arnold, who just scored that goal. Nonetheless, that puts the Wolves up by 2 with 3:24 left in the half. Face-off won by Norkowski. Drury. Trying to find someone. He's not able to. Finally finds Parker. Andrew Parker, number 24, the only freshman playing up on varsity this year. Manzo shoots, scores! Cade Manzo, we were waiting for that one. Dragons make this one 5-4. The senior finally pits one in on senior night. As that one was pitted by Cade Manzo, 2:51 left. We got a game here. Clarkston's up by 1. Dragons have possession, trying to tie this one up. Haynes passes it. Inside, misses his target. Saved by Carson. Over to Parker. Manzo back to Parker. Parker shoots, he scores! The freshman scores up on varsity. This one is tied, folks. 1:53 left in the half, 5-5 tie. That one was Andrew Parker. That one was kicked right to his teammate. Bobbling around. That's going to be taken in. Whistle.
Clarkston timeout.
Clarkston timeout.
Timeout, Clarkston. That's the first of the half.
Here are 5 good reasons for high school multi-sport participation. Fewer overuse injuries, less opportunity for emotional burnout, exposure to different kinds of coaches, exposure to different roles, and learning to compete better. Being a multi-sport participant can help kids be more well-rounded personally. Multi-sport participation is cross-training for life.
Senior parents.
We got a back and forth one here tonight, Blake. 2-0 Dragons. 3-2 Wolves. Tied up 3-3. 5-3 Wolves. Now this one's tied up. I have no words for this. This is exciting. This is going to be a game down to the end.
Yeah, as you were saying earlier, it's a matchup between 2 top 10 teams in the state. They're neither of them are going to give up or go down. Both teams at a point in this game were both down by 2, and they both fought back. Now it's 5-5. We're even. We'll see what this game has in store the rest of the way.
Dragons looking to basically lock up the OAA Red, have the lead right now over the Wolves for first place. On the timeout, it is going to be Clarkston possession. Clarkston trying to take a 6-5 lead here. Shoots over top of his player. That's going to be, I believe, Clarkston possession. I believe it was a offsides called on the Dragons. After all that, it is going to be Clarkston possession. Looked like there was a clock malfunction. 107 left in the half. Shoots over top of Perillo, out of bounds, stays with Clarkston. .104 left in the half. Clarkston with possession. 1 minute now. Trips. Knocks it away. Is he able to save it? Out of bounds, saved. Out of bounds. Henneke tried to save it, was unable to. Arnold. That one almost knocked away by the Dragons. Not quite, though. Bobs and weaves. Tries to find a lane. He's not able to. Gives it up. Into the corner. 17 seconds left in the half. 5-5 tie. Loses his balance. Gets that one off, as that's going to be no goal. End of the half, 5-5 tie. We got a good one here in store, folks. Lake Orion 5, Clarkston 5 at half. We'll be back after these messages for the second half. Clarkston will start off with possession. Ran up ahead by number 17, Miguel Need. Lost. Saved. Clarkston saves the possession. Need with it. He's trying to find something. Back over to Need. Clarkston with the ball movement here. He's going to attack. Passes it off. Shoots and scores. That was number 23, Harold Skinner, the second goal of the night. Clarkston back up. Clarkston back up by 1, 6-5.
Yeah, what a great way to start the second half for the Wolves. Get out, get a quick goal, get a little momentum going, see if they can add another.
The assist was by Blake Berry, number 12. As Norikowski is going to take the face-off for the Dragons. He's had success tonight. Wins it once again. That was Race Scepter on the face-off for the Wolves. That one's stolen by the Wolves. Taken right back by the Dragons. Kicked around. Stolen by the Dragons. Carson. That's Parker. Already has one goal of the night. Pits it up high. Almost has that one stolen away. There's a pile for the ball, as that is Clarkston who comes up with it. as that's going to be out of bounds off of Clarkston. Dragons force a turnover.
Yeah, really good defensive work by Samuel Haynes there, a sophomore, playing really good on a varsity team.
As there is a knee taken down. Clarkston's coach is out as there is an injured player. As he is helped off the field.
Yeah, looks like he'll be able to walk it off, hopefully.
He's walking off on his own power, which is a good thing to see. I cannot tell jersey number.
I believe it's 20.
20. They do not have a 20 on the team. It is number 20. There is not a 20 on my roster. Hopefully he's okay, though. As out of the injury timeout, it is Dragon's ball. Thank you. That's going to be Dragon's possession. That's Carson shoots and scores the second of the night for the junior. Kyler Carson ties this one up at 6.
Lake-Orion goal is second of the night, number 18.
Carson and Logan both have 2 goals on the night for the Dragons. This one's tied right back up at 6. As number 20 for the Wolves was Davis York, former Dragon. As the faceoff's kicked around, looks to be won by Clarkston. Still kicked around. Goes deep into Dragon territory. Clarkston has possession. As that one's lost, there's going to be a foot race to it. Picked up by Clarkston. As there's going to be a whistle offsides, I believe, Dragon possession. Dragon possession off the Clarkston turnover. That's Manzo with it. One of 11 seniors honored at halftime. Had their parents walk on the field with them and everything. Gave them a flower. Clarkston with possession, finds the attacking man, and that's in. Hayden Arnold with his goal. That puts the Wolves up by 1. That was assisted by 13, Braden Callahan.
Yeah, the assist is what made that goal. Once again, just finding the middleman, open look, and when you're that close, it's hard not to score.
Nice find there by Callahan to put the Wolves up by 1 once again. Face off after the Callahan goal. After the Arnold goal, sorry. That's going to be kicked around, won by Clarkston. There was Barry on the stop, and they score! Blake Barry off the face-off pits Clarkston up by 2.
Clarkston goal scored by number 12, Blake Berry.
What a play there by Barry to pit the Wolves up by 2. He's one of 5 sophomores on the team. It's going to be a change off the face-off for the Dragons. Barry's still in there after the goal.
Playing for the Falcons, number 9, Nina Johnson. 10, Delgado Rocha.
The change will work for the Dragons as the face-off is won. Stolen, though, given up by the Dragons. Taken right back, though, as that one's going to be intercepted. It's kicked around, loose ball. Picked up by Haynes. As there's going to be a penalty. I believe that one was on Clarkston. Another penalty. As whistle and play will finally be called dead. 2 penalties thrown in about the span of 10 seconds of gameplay. Refs are talking this one through, seeing who the flags were thrown on. As there's 3 flags down on the field. We're still waiting for official word.
2 penalties for a total of 3 minutes. Clarkston.
Clarkston had 3 penalties, 1 for a minute, 1 for 2 minutes.
Yeah, it's all on the same guy. I know one was slashing.
I think both of them were slashing. Playing physical there. Played a little bit too physical. See what the Dragons can do on the 3-minute man advantage. Already scored once tonight.
Is non-releasable. The next 2 minutes are releasable.
Dragons trying to take advantage of the man advantage. It's going to shoot off target. That was Haynes with the shot. There's still a discussion going on about the penalties, as it's going to be Dragons possession as the Clarkson's coach is having words with the ref. Whistles blown, the call play dead. There's chaos going down on the field right now.
Yeah, Clarkston's coach is visually upset. You can see him having some choice words to the official.
Probably choice words we cannot repeat on air. Refs are discussing what is happening here.
There is a correction of what have been reported. The first 2 minutes of the penalty are non-releasable. The last minute is releasable.
The first 2 minutes of the penalty just called were non-releasable. The final minute is releasable. Hennigy. Over to Loken. Looking for the hat trick. Back to Hennigy. Haynes. Over to Loken. Dragons trying to find the shot here. Hennigy is going to shoot it. Off target. Had the long stick and couldn't cash it in. Dragons will keep possession, though. Loken, up top to Hennigy. Miscommunication there. Haynes lost it. Looks like Clarkston will come up with possession unless it's ran down. It is ran down, saved by the Dragons. Nice play there. Hennigy looked to save his own mistake. He's going to shoot it off target again, wide right. Dragons keep possession. Six and a half minutes left in that quarter. Dragons down 2, 8-6. Loken. Hennigy with it. Back to Loken. Haynes up top to Hennigy. Tries to shoot it behind the net. Over to Loken. Haynes fakes a shot. He's going to try and pin one off target.
Yeah, like we're inside getting these ones going so far, but it's good to see them getting shots on net. One of these is gonna, one of them's gonna have to end up going in for him.
Haynes loses his man, and that one goes in for the Dragons. Samuel Haynes put the Dragons down by 1. That one might have been called no-go. Hedege, as that one almost goes in. Haynes saved. As there's no whistle. They're fighting for the ball. There's a pile, and finally a whistle. Clarkston possession. After that madness, no goal by Haynes. 8-6 in favor of the Wolves. Eight to 6 Wolves lead. 5:20 left in the quarter. Clarkston with possession of it. That is File with it, Ryan File. Clarkston in no rush once again. They're content with just passing the ball, waiting for the defense to break down. As that one's saved by Perillo. Goes down low to save that one. Whistle, and that's going to be timeout Dragons.
Thanks to Orion Neighborhood Television and Dragon Broadcasting, you can watch LOHS sports and events all year. This spring, we're planning to live stream home varsity boys lacrosse games, plus several varsity girls lacrosse, soccer, and also track games. It costs less than $11 per month to watch sporting events, and nearly half the subscription money goes back to our LOHS program. Tune in online at www.dragonbroadcasting.org.
That was probably a crazy 2 to 2.5 minutes of gameplay. I think I've seen everything in the sport of lacrosse now. Between a goal that looked to go in, waved off, to fighting, the coaches screaming, to multiple penalties called.
Yeah, it's been an action-packed second half so far. Hopefully it continues. It doesn't feel like these Dragons are down 2, but they are. They need to go on a run. They need to go on a run fast.
They need to cash in on their advantages. They had the 3-minute man advantage. Nothing to speak of it. A lot of goals, not one on net. All of them were wide somehow. As it's going to be Dragons ball out of the timeout, trying to cut this deficit in half. Logan's going to start out with it for the Dragons once play resumes. And we got the all clear by the ref. Loken. Dragons trying to cut this deficit in half. Make it an 8-7 game. Loken with it once again. Over to Papadelis. Papadelis shoots it off the ground, out of bounds. That was saved by Van Gilder. Dragons retain possession. Papadelis. Sorry, that is Jury with it. Shoots no good. It's going to be Dragons retain possession off the Van Gilder save. Carson puts it up top. No good. Saved by Van Gilder once again. Nice pass by Van Gilder. Up ahead. Clarkston with the low tempo. They're going to back it off and slow it down a little bit. Set up offense. As that one's going to be almost ran down. Penalty, Dragons possession. Nice play there by Willie Wojlak to force the turnover. One of the 11 seniors honored at halftime. Loken. Over to Papadelis. Papadelis, no good. Off of Van Gilder's stick, out of bounds. Dragons retain possession. It's Parker with it. Up top. Loken shoots, saved by Van Gilder.
Save Van Gilder.
Trying to get away to a Clarkston teammate. Does. Clarkston up ahead. That's File with it. Passes it. Clarkston trying to go up by 3. Almost stolen. Is not. Whistle. Timeout Clarkston.
Timeout Clarkston. First of the half.
The second half page of the MHSAA website gets you closer to action with features on high school sports from all around the state, weekly coaches association rankings, and coverage of MHSAA tournament finals. It's a great read with fresh content nearly every weekend during the school year. Make the MHSAA's second half your first stop for high school sports information.
This game's been what we expected it to be. Back and forth. Clarkston's had the lead for the majority of the second half. Clarkston has not scored under 14 goals in their last 3 games. Had 14 goals and back-to-back games had 18 goals the game before that. We've seen both teams play really well. Both are really, what's the word I'm looking for? They're really
Top 10 teams in the state.
top 10 teams in the state. But they're really playing their own game. They're not playing the other team's game. They're playing their type of lacrosse, and I think we're in for a good one tonight.
Yeah, but Lake Orion's gotta find a way to score. They're about to go, unless they score in the last 2 minutes, they're about to go the third quarter scoreless, which if you're Clarkson, that's a good sign for you. Goalie's been playing really good goalkeeping
Definitely.
so far. Multiple saves. Defense has been playing good. Even
Lights out, yeah.
when we had that 2 minutes where they were down a man, there's multiple shots on goal, but not a lot of them landed, and they were being tipped, they were being saved. So Clarkson has to continue to do that.
Completely agree with what you said, Blake. Clarkston's going to start with possession out of the timeout. Filer.
There's 1 minute remaining in the game.
Some physicality there. That was Pernito with the physicality. As that's going to be missed, out of bounds. Looks to be Dragons' possession. It is. Pass went awry for Clarkston there. Whistle. Timeout, Lake Orion.
Timeout Lake Orion is the last time out of the half.
That's their last time out of the half.
10,
Yeah, that'll be interesting. They would have lost possession had they not called that timeout, but now they're going to go a whole entire fourth quarter where it could be critical moments, down 1,
1.
or a tie game at the end where they want to call a timeout, but they're unfortunately not going to be able to do so, burning all those timeouts in the third quarter.
I think that's a smart timeout there by Coach Hebert. You touched on it. They would have lost possession. they need goals here. They have a minute and 15 seconds to score a game before they go a whole quarter scoreless. So each possession for the rest of the game is going to be critical. Smart time out there, in my opinion, by Coach Hebert.
Stay up to date with Dragon Broadcasting on social media. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Hit up our website at www.dragonbroadcasting.org. Drop us an email at dragonbroadcasting@lok12.org. We welcome your feedback.
So if you're Coach Hebert right now in the timeout, what are you telling your players here down to with a minute 15 left in the quarter plus another quarter left to go?
You try to get better quality shots. We saw multiple shots in this third quarter of play, but none of them were like clean, open looks like we've seen Clarkston get in the second half. They just got to capitalize when they're on the break, when they have a man advantage on their side, and just get the shots up.
Dragons ball out of timeout. Manzo with it. See what the Dragons can do out of the timeout. Their final timeout of the half. Haynes with it. Circles the net. Behind the net. Passes it. Manzo. We've already seen what he can do tonight. Over to Loken. Shoots. Saved by Van Glider.
Save Van Gilder.
Van Gilder with yet another save in the quarter. And the up ahead pass. Dragons trying to get one more possession before the end of the quarter. 14 seconds left. Loses it. Dragons never gained possession. Clarkston will not save it. Dragons ball out of bounds. It's be Clarkston possession. Yes, Clarkston possession. Time to get one shot off. Misses it. As that's going to be end of the quarter. Dragons go scoreless in that quarter. 8-6 in favor of the Wolves after 3.
Nearly 2,000 of the state's top student athletes will be recognized for excelling academically and in-school activities through the MHSAA's Scholar Athlete Award. The applicants will be in the running for a total of 32 individual $1,000 scholarships. Application materials are available exclusively online through the MHSAA website.
Blake, I thought I'd never say this. Dragons go scoreless in a quarter. What do they need to do to turn it around offensively and defensively to be able to come back in this one?
Defensively, other than the early goals, they've done a good job this quarter. There was a couple shots earlier that Lake Orion let good opportunities go, good looks, which they can't have that happen. But they've had the ball for most of this third quarter. It's been on their side of the field. They just haven't gotten the quality looks, like I said earlier. They just gotta get open, cut, and just get better looks. And then Clarkston just keep on doing what they're doing. They've been playing really good lacrosse this second half so far.
You read my mind. I was about to ask you, what does Clarkston need to do to keep this lead, but you already touched on it. So with that being said, Clarkston's taking the field for the start of the fourth quarter. Dragons are about to do so as they break the huddle. Players jog back onto the field. As we are about set to start the fourth quarter. Norkowski and Barry to do the face-off to start the fourth quarter. Dragons have no timeouts left. Wolves have one. Dragons trying to seal up one last win on senior night. Got one more home game after tonight. Face-off won by Barry. Tries to attack once again. Gets a shot off. Pile of bodies. Shoots off goalie. Saved by Perillo.
Save Perillo.
Out of bounds. Clarkston ball. What a way for Clarkston to start off the fourth quarter. Has 2 chances to pit themselves up by 3. That's Arnold. Clarkston's going to set up offense. Barry, guarded by Hennege. Skinner passes it. Out of bounds. Dragons possession. Correction, I believe it is Clarkston ball. Correct, it is Clarkston ball.
Lake Orion slashing.
Penalty on Lake Orion for slashing. Wolves have man advantage here. Almost stolen by Hennege. Interrupts the pass, though. Out of bounds, Dragon possession. Nice play there by Sean Hennege. Dragons with possession here. Save pass back to the goalkeeper, Perillo. Pass up ahead. That's Tyler Baker with it. Haven't said his name much tonight. Carson with it. Mows down a player. Shows off the strength. Dragons are content with holding on here, trying to just wait for something to happen. Loken just ran onto the field, has possession right now. Gives it up to Andrew Parker. Parker is going to attack in, shoot, saved by Van Glider.
Save Van Gilder.
Van Gilder with yet another save in the second half. Clarkston with possession, stolen. Up in the air, anyone's ball, reeled in by the Dragons. Physicality, no penalty called, and it's reeled in by Loken. Loken gives it up to Carson. Shoots. Off target. Might have hit off a Van Gilder's stick. Dragons regain possession. Dragons down 2, 8:45 left in the game. Trying not to drop 2 in a row. Clarkston's trying to push their win streak to 6 games. Pass on the shot is Papadelis. Gives it up to Loken. Back to Papadelis. Baker with it. Manzo. Trying to get room, saved by Van Gilder.
Save Van Gilder.
He's been a busy goalkeeper tonight. Dragons possession. I have no idea what that just was. Baker, pestered by the Clarkston defense, almost loses it. Papadelis is now pestered. He's trying to get it off to his teammate. Shoots off iron. Shot saved by Van Gilder. Out of bounds, Dragon possession. As York is back in the game, number 20 for the Wolves. Came out with the injury in the third quarter. Good to see him back out there. Bobs and weaves is Manzo. Trying to get a shot off, is not able to. Gets it over to Papadelis. Loken almost loses it. Does. Out of bounds. Saves it though. A pile of bodies. And Dragons come up with it. That is Carson who comes up with it. Helps out his teammate. Manzo. Nice move by Manzo there. Off Van Gilder's stick. Once again saved by the Clarkston goalkeeper.
Yeah, it's just been beautiful goalkeeping this second half. No goals scored. And at the rate he's going, no goals will be scored. And they gotta get more shots going. But the way Van Gilder's been playing in that net, it's gonna be tough for him.
Van Gilder's putting out a clinic there of how to do a good job goalkeeping in lacrosse. Haynes with it. Loses it. Clarkston will come up with the steal. Clarkston has numbers. High pass. Out of bounds. I believe that's going to be called Dragon possession. It will be. Safe pass over to Perillo, the goalkeeper. Loken. Almost pushed out of bounds, able to keep his footing in. Clarkston fans are starting to get unruly down there in the stands. Manzo shoots, scores! Caden Manzo cuts the deficit in half.
The goal scored unassisted by number 23, Cade Manzo.
Cade Manzo starting to put his stamp on this one, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, he had multiple shots that didn't go. Really great looks. Always putting his impact on the game. Is that 2 goals already?
2 goals by Manzo, 2 goals by Loken.
30-second penalty for offsides is waived off by the goal.
Carson, Loken, and Manzo all have 2 goals for the Dragons. And then Parker chipping in 1. 30-second penalty is waived off by the goal. That's a loose ball. And Clarkston will come up with possession, up 1. Clarkston's trying to regain its 2-point lead. That one's going to be ran down. That was Drury who ran it down for the Dragons. Passes it. That is Haynes with it. Passes it once again. Over to Papadelis. Papadelis. Trying to bob and weave in the Clarkston defense to get one in. Parker. Gets a step, saved by Van Gilder.
Save Van Gilder.
Clarkston possession. As that's going to be knocked down by Parker. What a move not to give up on that. Let's get tripped, no call, and there's going to be a whistle. That's going to be a penalty on the Dragons. It's going to be Clarkston possession. Parker looked to be tripped, but no call there. Clarkston ball. Clarkston trying to regain its 2-point lead. They have the ball right now. Whistle. Timeout Clarkston. Final timeout of the game.
That's their second and final timeout of the half.
The teams, players, and coaches work hard all week getting ready for the game. So do the officials. Local official meetings across the state every week help the men and women calling the action stay on top of their game. Let's give them the respect they deserve. Better yet, why don't you become one? Visit the MHSAA website for more information. There's help wanted. Just whistle.
Carson, Loken, and Manzo all have 2 goals for the Dragons. Do you think one of them is going to get the hat trick? How do you think this one's going to finish out here tonight?
I could see Manzo getting a hat trick. He's been just firing shots left and right in this second half. He finally got one to go. I'd love to see any of them get another goal, especially being on senior night. Way to go out with a win against your rival. But they're down 1. They still have plenty of work to do if they want to win this one.
Do you think having a player like Van Gilder in net obviously makes it harder for the Dragons to score? What are you saying if you're Coach Heber in the huddle right now?
Just get more looks. As you saw, it took them a while to score, but after they kept on throwing shots on net, one of them will eventually go in, and just getting these quality looks and not letting the ball on their side of the field.
And then finally, if you're Clarkson's coach, what are you saying to motivate them to keep that 1-goal lead for the last 3.5 minutes in the game?
Just play how you played in that third quarter and continue that good defense. Van Gilder's they've put a lot of weight on his shoulders today. Even though their defensemen haven't played all that great, he's been playing so good. So it looks good for their defense.
Clarkston almost lost it out of the timeout there. Is able to regain possession. Filer with it. Has that one knocked away. Teammate comes to almost save it. It's knocked up in the air. That's going to be saved and then bobbled. Whistle. Dragons ball. Nice play there by the Dragons defense to force the turnover. It's going to be Manzo to start out with it after the turnover. Trying to find the hat trick on senior night. His second to final game here at Dragon Stadium. Shot almost went in. Saved by Van Gilder. He's been a busy man tonight. Shot. Scores! That one puts them up by 3. That is Hayden Arnold.
Puts them up by 2, but yes.
That was number 2.
No,
Tyler.
I said it puts them up by 2.
That pits them up by 2. What did I say? Pits them up by 3?
Yeah.
That pits them up by 2.
Clarkston goal, his third of the night. Number 3, Hayden Arnold.
That is the hat trick for Arnold there. As my voice cracks. Assist by Callahan. Clarkson's up by 2. 2:41 left. Dragons need a goal in a big way here. Dragons don't want to drop 2 in a row. Let's see how this one finishes out. Face off won by Norkowski. As there's going to be the flag thrown. Haynes passes up on the shot. Scores! He scores! That is Samuel Haynes, the sophomore. Puts the Dragons deficit down to 1.
That flag will not, it won't matter because Lacrosse got that to go. The foul was going to be on Clarkston. So the goal will stand.
We've got a game here, 9-8 in favor of Clarkston. There's still 2:23 left.
Clarkston penalty, cross-checking, 1 minute.
Clarkston does indeed get the 1 minute cross check penalty. So the Dragons are going to be up 1 man for 1 minute. Henneke looks ready to go there, jumping up and down, probably trying to keep the blood flowing. One of the senior leaders for the Dragons is Henneke. Whistle, Clarkston possession. Let's see what the Dragons can do here. Need a defensive step in a big way. That one's going to be out of bounds, errant throw, Dragon possession. As you can see, these Dragons are back in this. They got energy. They're playing with confidence right now. See what the Dragons can pull out of the hat of tricks. Manzo. Knocked out of bounds. Clarkston possession, no penalty. As that was Callahan hype. Let's see how Manzo reacts to that one. As there is yelling by both sides right here. This is a true rivalry game. Manzo almost gets a takeaway. That's going to be an errant throw. Saved, though. There's Arnold with the hat trick tonight. Has a stick knocked out. This is a true rivalry game. This is coming down to the end. Dragons almost lose it. It's able to save it. Lost. Perillo is able to reel it in. Dragons will keep the possession. Dragons have 1:25 to score to tie this one up. Carson. Over to Parker. Parker is not able to get the shot. Haynes with it. Slows it down.
One minute left in the game.
1 minute left in the game. Manzo. Shoot! Scores! Patrick Caden Manzo on to you tonight. This one is tied up. 9-9. 55 seconds left. You cannot make this up.
Yeah, hey, Derek, I called it. I said if someone's going to get it, it's going to be him. He's been getting multiple shots off, and he gets the third one to go.
The Dragons have come back. 9-9 game. 55.5 seconds left. I almost jumped out of my shoes on that one. Hat trick for Cade Manzo. Senior night. Second to last game here at Dragon Stadium. Rival Clarkston. 4-game win streak against Clarkston on the line.
Hey, it's not over, though. We still got 55 seconds.
Not over until it's over. Nurkowski seemed to lose that one. Reeled in by the Dragons. Dragons with it. That is Brady Drury. Bobbing and weaving is Parker. Triple teamed. Saved by the iron whistle. Clarkston possession.
Clock reads 35 seconds remaining.
Dragons were not happy about that last call there. Their whole bench had a negative reaction to that one. Clarkston has 32 seconds left to score. Throws it up ahead. Almost loses it. Goes out of bounds. Dragons possession.
20 seconds for the Dragons to make some magic happen.
Haynes with it. Let's see what the Dragons can do here. Up ahead. Need to be aware of the clock here. Loses it.
Clock
Clarkston
reads 10.
regains possession. 10 seconds. Slash. Loses possession. Dragons with possession. 4 seconds left.
2,
Trip. No whistle.
1.
As we are going to overtime. After regulation, it is tied 9-9. Russ will probably discuss this one, but it looks like we have free lacrosse here, folks. 9-9 after regulation. You cannot make this stuff up. As both teams are going back into the huddle. as the Lake Orion coach is livid right now. Coach Hebert is having to be restrained by his players. He is mad. That is the maddest I've ever seen Coach Hebert. You want to try and recap that, Blake?
Derek, you give it your best effort. Let's hear it.
Don't know where to start. You can try it. Let's start with the Manzo goal scored with 55 seconds left. Almost jumped in my school. There's turnover after turnover. The one word I can have for that is chaos, but it's a good chaos. And we get overtime. We get more of this. 9-9. Clarkston, Lake Orion, top 10 teams. Clarkston's ranked 5th, 5-game winning streak. Dragons ranked 9th. Winners of 3 out of their last 5. These are 2 of probably the hottest teams right now, as both teams have taken the field for overtime. We're trying to figure out clock situation. Walkie-talking down to the table at midfield in between 2 benches. Coin flip. That is Jagger's side taking the coin flip for the Dragons. Dragons will be shooting at the right side of your screen. Clarkston Wolves on the left. Looks like it's going to be... I can't tell it out of either player's reactions. You thought you'd be able to tell it off the players walking back to the bench.
Will be 4 minutes on the clock.
4 minutes on the clock.
Overtime. Each team will get 1 timeout.
Sudden. So here are the rules for lacrosse overtime. 4 minutes on the clock. Sudden death. Each team has 1 timeout. Let's go. Here we go. There is going to be a face-off. Snorkowski for the Dragons. And I cannot tell who that is for Clarkston. I believe that is Barry, number 12. That one's knocked around. Picked up by Clarkston. Clarkston looking to make this a quick overtime. Saved by Perillo. Nice save. This one's going to go down to who wants it more. Stolen by Clarkston. Dragons pressure too much as they complete the turnover. It's the Dragons' turn to end this. Have a chance to end this. As there's a whistle, timeout Dragons. They use their one and only timeout there. Both teams talk it over. This is awesome. Get free lacrosse. Like I said, 2 of probably the hottest teams in lacrosse right now. 2 teams who are poised to make a run in the state finals. This could possibly be a rematch in the playoffs. We could see, Blake. What are your thoughts on this right now?
Oh, it's just been a great game. LaGroyan had a little bit of a down area in that third quarter, but they've really come out strong in the fourth. Cade Manzo, in particular, has come out strong in the fourth, scoring 2 goals in the fourth and tying this game, sending it to OT. And then Noah Perillo, he had third quarter, let in 2, but fourth quarter and overtime so far, he's been playing a really clean game. So
I'm sorry if you heard some vulgar language there. As a crowd is definitely into this one. We may not have a student section, but it is still loud. Dragons possession here. Manzo with it. Who else would you want to have the ball right now? Passes it. Loken. That's back to Loken. Misses on the pass. Able to run it down, though. Nice recover there by Loken. It's Parker with it. Trying to end this one. He does! Andrew Parker, the freshman, ends it as the Dragons storm the field. 10-9. Dragons win this on senior night. You cannot write this. The Dragons, the freshman, Andrew Parker, ends it on senior night. 2 goals for Parker, 3 goals for Manzo, 2 goals for Loken, 2 goals for Carson. As Blake,
Yeah, it was a great one, man.
I think we can be talking about a game like this, and this had a playoff atmosphere to it. Parker, the freshman, probably the last player on the field you expect to end it, ends it. There was 2:56 left in overtime, 10-9 in favor of the Dragons. Game of the year right here.
Oh, for sure.
Great effort by both teams, though. Thank you for watching this presentation of Dragon Sports. Today's game is a copyrighted presentation of Lake Orion High School's Dragon Broadcasting Program. Once again, the final score of tonight's game, Dragons 10, Wolves 9. On behalf of our entire broadcast crew and my partner, Blake Skibicki, I'm Derek Steele. So long, everybody.